when Katie came home from the hospital, Medicaid established home and community-based services, which they'd never had before, because they never let anybody pay for anybody at home.
The waiver that Julie had gotten for Katie, which was an exception to the Medicaid rule, and then in 1984, there became the possibility that states could apply for waivers themselves.
And then when this happened, Vince Hutchins, who is one of the major players from Iowa, he searched to find me, and we wrote a program in the state of Iowa to help kids come home from the hospital.
When I came into the world of Julie, Beckett, Polly Arango, and Josie Wall in the mid-'80s, I had to step into the legacy shoes of Kathleen Bishop, and she had been the one spearheading family-centered care and family professional partnerships under the direction of Merle McPherson, who became the director of the Division of Services for Children with Special Healthcare Needs.
We have a new family-centered model of healthcare that really did respect the fact that families are the constant in their child's life, and that they had a huge role to play in helping us change the healthcare system.
We were helping to define what family-centered care meant for, what they would roll out from Maternal and Child Health Bureau at the federal level. It was a true family professional partnership at its core.
In 1992, we had this meeting in December, and we brought in some national organizations, but also individual families from individual states, and we sat in a room. We created the mission and the vision.
The whole mission of Family Voices, that the voices of families are essential to making the changes and improving the quality of life for families, that you cannot do that from the top down. It has to be done from the family level up.
Bringing as many people to the table. If you want a seat at the table, we want you here, and we want to make space and be able to ensure that those voices are heard.
And Julie was always one to, from day one, make sure you're sitting at the table when they're with policy decisions. If you get invited to the table, make sure that you're there. And even if they don't invite you to the table, make sure that you're there.
Julie, again, when we were trying to get the Family Opportunity Act passed, it really was baptism by fire, because she said, you're going to speak, you're going to talk about your family, what you've been through.
You really got the bulk of why you were doing what you were doing. It wasn't just at a personal scale, it was really at a national scale. This isn't just about you and your personal situation, this is about all kids.
When I think about Julie Beckett and I think about the work that she did, it wasn't just galvanizing families, right? But it also was the policy. And I think the importance of merging policy with family.
Julie extends herself to everybody.
And it is just a treat to walk the halls of Congress with her.
And her school teacher self comes out, because we would get reprimanded if we weren't doing what we were supposed to and not paying attention.
The essence of empowerment.
I just thought, yep, dynamite comes in small packages. Her vision, her dedication, her persistence, persuasiveness, and her ability to love others.
Sentence that's been said many times, but Julie Beckett is a national treasure.